I'm not here to rant and rage or whinge about my woes and worries. I earn my place on the stage with jokes and feel-good stories. Crowd pleaser, I hear them sneer. She's a crowd pleaser, nothing more. And the lords of poetry slam the door. Well, let's face it, a poet pleasing a crowd, the thought turns your stomach. It shouldn't be allowed, but other people help or try. Their ideas flow like a chemical high. A rough night? You could write a poem about that. A cat bite? There's a poem in that. A flea bite? There's a poem in that. Well, no, in fact there isn't, but they're so keen to provide assistance that I haven't the heart for any resistance. So I smile and say, yes, probably I'll have a go at that one later. Wait a mo, I'll make a note. As if I wrote all these poems, well, I wouldn't have the time to look at other poets' triumphs, trumpeting modestly on Facebook, or to do my real work, because I write poems for people who are dying. They tell me the whole truth. No point in lying now when you're halfway from the top floor to the ground. No way to go but down, no destination left but stop. They weep sometimes, but their spirits rarely drop as they talk of roller coaster and cliff edge, of the random shock of kindness. They say they understand now what families are for, that they don't feel the need to do the cleaning anymore, that they have no time to rant and rage, and that the only thing they envy is old age. They make suggestions too. I'd like to talk about my luck. I've had the chance to say goodbye. I'd like to use the F word, that's funeral, not fuck. I don't want them all to cry. Please write a poem to make my mourners laugh. And I do. I set aside my disbelief, scatter ashes of the future over grief. I say the ghosts will kick them up the arse if they let just one moment pass unnoticed. I write poems to put a smile on fears and wait until I'm home before I give in to my tears. That makes it all sound much too hard. These morphine-fueled anarchists grin as they say that playing the cancer card means they get the best tables without making reservations, that they can be rude to friends and relations and not care, that they can give away their money, and that it's funny, not sad, that if you gather up your pubic hair lost through radiation, it looks like a worn-out Brillo pack. So when it comes again, there's a poem in that. I say nothing. These people all mean well, but those others who don't understand what crowd pleasing is for, well, funeral them. I know the score. There are no jokes in heaven or hell, no comedy hereafter. Here, now, this is our only chance for laughter. Thank you.
Woo! Ooh.
Right, here we go with the scores. I seem to have lost one of them. Hang on. Right, there we go.
I think that's my suggestion.
Yep. That's what I
Yep,
know.
yep.
All right. Well, sadly, our evening is approaching the end as we're about to hear one last poet. So if you could please give a round of applause to Rue Collinge.
Right, I'm just about to mute everyone again. So if you can unmute, please.
Sorted. Can you hear me? Great, so I took off my glasses so I wouldn't have the demon eye reflection. I'm still just as short-sighted as I was, so I'm quite close to the screen. But this final poem, there are some stories we can't wait to tell, aren't there? Like what we had for breakfast, or what Tom told Mel last week, or the fact you did couch to 5K, yes, well done you. So they fling from our fingertips like water. Then there are some that appeal from us, like skin, the ones that leave us raw. And these are the stories I try to tell. So this last one is called Selkie. When a seal sings, they say it sounds like a woman. When a girl cries, it sounds like a seal sinking, the salt licking her silent. A girl holds her soiled knickers, fists them in the shell of her back in the crowded room, was made to come in when she scratched at the door, brittle, hushed, for her, and perhaps that is why the laughter ripples at the way she shrinks into the wallpaper. Calls of, "Little cat, why so shy tonight?" have her digging moon slivers into the carpet, like she might call the earth to cover her unclean legs, where the blood has dried the colour of mud. And in the hallway, her mother takes the crunchy cotton and asks blankly if she is sure that is real blood, not poo, as though the heavy tongue of it is not sharp in the air, as though the crowded room is not terribly quiet. And when the girl jerks yes with her still round chin, then a sanitary towel as long as her arm is pressed between her still stick thighs, which she must straddle. And her mother tells her that she must be proud to be a woman. Then the girl goes back to bed because of school in the morning, licks the salt from her cheeks when it pools too wetly on her skin, pebbles the hot, hot shame so that this sea might bear it away. Thank you.
Thank you, Rue. Another. Oh, Chloe, so over to you.
Yeah, no, I'm still. Cool. Let's get some scores. The judges have been super quick and super efficient tonight. Thank you very much, all three. Okay. Was that Clive's mind again talking?
Yeah, that definitely wasn't me that time.
Okay, I think we are all agreed on the scores, which means I have final results. Am I sharing them now, or are we just going to be evil and reveal them tomorrow?
A week on Tuesday.
Now, there's a thought. I like what you're thinking, Chloe.
You're on you.
So, in order of performance, the scores are Brenda Reed Brown, 277 points. Rue Collinge, 275. So, the 2 points in it, our winner is Brenda Reed Brown.
Congratulations to both of you, because you both qualified for the final in December the 6th, which will be a Sunday.
And it was a proper hot slam all the way through.